Hey guys, this is Spartan117GW. We're here at Extreme Combat, and we have this beast right here, the M14. One of the reasons we have it is because it's on the cover of Battlefield 4. So this is going to our Guns of Battlefield 4 series. Big thanks to G&G for sending this out for us to test, play with, and just have a good time. But as you know, this is the M14EBR, also known as the Hba-L long in G&G's lineup. Really beefy rifle. Essentially, it's supposed to be like a DMR. What's kind of interesting though about G&G M14s, they tend to, behave more like an assault rifle, or in the way that they just have a crazy, ridiculous rate of fire. So the rate of fire of this thing is pretty nice. We put a LiPo battery in here. You can get away with a 7.4, but I was running 11.1 here. I was mostly playing on semi, given, especially, I only had one mag to run with. You carry a pretty good amount of ammo in here. It's a pretty solid high cap. You're definitely gonna want more of those. So you can probably get like a 7.62 Taco or a 7.62 Blue Force gear pouch when you're running this gun. As you can see, there's a ton of rail space right here. And that also kind of contributes to the front being so heavy. So if you're kind of a newer player, or a younger guy, or a skinnier guy, or you're just still growing up, you might want to wait to get this gun. Definitely a really nice collector's piece, but just as valuable on the battlefield. Has sling attachment mounts front and aft, key points there. As you can see, it also has a kind of a small A-frame, front side post, something that's kind of been traditional with American weaponry. Has the rear side post right here. It actually has a setup, so you can actually have a magnified optic where you can mount it right here. I didn't have one that kind of fit the weapon system, so I ended up going with the red dot. And for the way it was set up, it actually worked out really well. I ended up using this more kind of like a carbine than a DMR. I was just kind of running up, closing the distance, and engaging people. The range on this is pretty good, but one thing I noticed that the hop up, even on the lowest setting, is a little bit on the strong side. So we ended up using 0.32, the Elite Force, Bio BBs. So that's pretty much the ammo you really want to use with this, because it kind of keeps the gun shooting flat. As you can see, the battery compartment here is actually pretty big. We fit a battery here, that's no problem. One thing I kind of didn't like is you had to take like 6 Allen keys out to get to it. But once it's all good to go, then you really shouldn't have any problems. Although, of course, if you kind of run low on battery in mid-game, you're probably going to need to leave the field to swap batteries there. Also, one thing that's really cool, and one of the new features of the new EBR type weapon systems, is the extendable stock. There we go. As you can see, there's quite a few positions here. And as you can see, there's also this system here where you can kind of adjust and play with the stock a little bit. Definitely comfortable. I played with it on the fully collapsed setting because I was using it more for an aggressive recon type scenario, I guess you could say. But overall, I had a lot of fun with this weapon. It shoots about 380 FPS. It's not the strongest shooting gun out of the box, but definitely had some really nice groupings. I was picking off some headshots at medium range, no problem. But definitely a big fan of the gun. If you're familiar with M14s or the M1 Grand style series, G&G does a really excellent job with these charging handles. It just sounds so amazing, so solid. I had a SOC 16 when I first started playing airsoft, and I just love playing with the charging handles. Again, something great that G&G does, and kind of something that a lot of the M14 and M1 Grand type weapon systems that just have a really solid charging handle. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and conduct our range test, and then after that you'll get to see a little bit of gameplay. But let's go ahead and get to the shooting. Hey guys, Spartan117GW here. We're going to conduct our range test. We're going to try to make it happen before the sun goes down. But we got Anthony here shooting the G&G M14 heavy battle rifle, and we have Hardy down there, Spartan Killer. He's about to get shot by some 3.2s. But we're gonna go ahead and conduct that test, okay? Go ahead and send some rounds down range and make sure you have good impact on target. You can definitely hear those, that's pretty awesome. Okay, pause real quick. Hey, Hardy, walk back 15 feet. If wherever your hold was, you're gonna have to adjust it. Re-engage. I heard that one hit him. You didn't call your hit?
think firing blind. Oh, there you go.
You got him. All right, that's good shooter.
Right.
As you can see, we got Hardy basically out at 180 feet or so. Basically putting like the same kind of burst you'd be shooting if you were engaging someone in battle, which is usually like five round bursts is typical, pretty typical in airsoft. Getting pretty consistent hits on them every single time. So that goes to show that the G&G M14 is combat ready. Now it's going to be a little pricey, but it's definitely a good piece to add to the collection. So make sure you guys check out. We're going to have a link in the description with the price and everything. But big thanks to G&G for supplying the M14, and big thanks to Anthony and Hardy for being the target down there, and Samurai Matt 3 for filming. But this is Spartan 17GW. Thank you guys for watching. Hit!
I'm James C. Burns and play Sergeant Frank Woods in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. It's time for you to subscribe to Spartan 117GW, baby.
Elite Force BBs, that's what's in my mag. Thanks for watching.